I think looking into the first quarter earnings, people aren't expecting a blockbuster here. As you sort of alluded to already, APAC, LATAM, EMEA, those are probably regions all expected to shoulder the majority of net adds going forward, offsetting probably de minimis UCAN growth. Cost of living pressures are certainly coming through. They're being felt globally, and they're definitely leading to consumers to begin to rethink and rationalize their streaming repertoire here. So, take that most recent Kantar data that you alluded to, published, I think, yesterday. That data spoke to 1.5 million UK households cancelling a streaming subscription in the first quarter. That being said, no doubt while the consumer is probably going to continue to struggle for much of this year, and we have little to no clarity on the whole Russian question, where that's going to maybe come back to the Netflix business. If you look at the Netflix business as a whole, really it's the strongest placed streaming platform of its peer group. And actually, if we believe in a structural shift over the long term towards streaming away from linear, Netflix is still going to be the primary beneficiary of that trend.
Yeah, you mentioned the Russia impact there. 1 million subscribers supposedly that they have in Russia. Understandably, they withdrew their business from Russia, so many have. But what kind of an impact will that have on Netflix's bottom line?
I think it's important to remember, with the Russian question in mind, that not all subscribers are created equal on the Netflix platform. If you look at the sort of the average revenue per membership in Russia, that's probably half of the average. So the actual financial impact is probably going to be relatively muted, especially if we're seeing continued growth in other regions.
And just going back to the way that Netflix kind of compares or levels up to some of its peers, you mentioned there, it's sort of a legacy play. It's one of the best known names out there. It's got a huge back catalogue of content. It's got originals as well. But Apple and Disney Plus, increasingly competitive.
From a content perspective, those two players, they certainly are spending an awful lot of money. And in this game, content is king. But that being said, when you do look at the key metrics from a pricing perspective and from a retention perspective, Netflix continues to outperform both of those players. It's consistently able to generate, sensible, recurring, regular price increases from its consumer base while not actually facing high churn, unlike, say, Disney Plus, which has certainly been dealing with higher churn figures than Netflix.
So in terms of the numbers, we've gone straight into some of the themes here, but what are you expecting from this earnings report, Dan? And how do you think it's going to be received by the market? Do you think people are braced for a little bit of disappointment at this point?
Given the headwinds and given the backdrop, the pressure that the consumer is facing, as I alluded to earlier, I don't think people are expecting a blockbuster here. Anything by way of sort of an upside surprise to net adds, that's largely going to be consumed by that negative impact on Russia, for sure. So I don't think people are going here sort of with particularly high expectations. I think it'll be interesting to see what the company guides in terms of net adds for the second quarter. Now, that's already a seasonally weak quarter, so it'll be very interesting to see what management thinks around the health of the consumer and the ability for the company to continue to generate subscriber growth.